Hey folks, tropical system going into southeast Texas typically means a hot and dry day for us, and that's kind of what we're seeing. The sea breeze late this afternoon trying to activate right along the coast. You'll see that little thin green line moving in. Saw a couple of thunderstorms right on the coast. Boca Chica Beach and South Padre, a couple of them up in Starr County, but boy, for the most part, it has been a dry day and without a hot day across the area. But it's all because of this, which is Tropical Storm Imelda. New advisory will come out shortly, probably be downgraded back to a depression within the next hour or two, but that doesn't change anything. Just means an awful lot of rain for southeast Texas, and you can see several counties under flood watches now, from Galveston all the way down to almost Victoria and then back over into Louisiana. That whole area under flood watches through at least tomorrow afternoon, some through Thursday evening as this water continues to pour in. Just saw some pictures of the Kemah Boardwalk, video of that, and the waves are sloshing up onto the sidewalk there as the water really kicks in. Now take a look at this. Future Track through 8 o'clock Thursday now has almost doubled the amount of rain it was forecasting, saying 14 inches in downtown Houston, 12 inches out northeast in Liberty, Galveston almost 6 inches, down around Freeport close to 10. But look how quickly it drops off. You get out to Columbus, less than an inch. You go east to Beaumont, about 7 inches, but then it dries out a little bit after that. And we run all the way into the weekend. Numbers go up just a little bit more, but that is a lot of rain. That's not Harvey type rain. Remember, in Harvey, we were talking 50 to 60 inches of rain. So it's not like that, but over the course of a couple of days, you get 15 inches of rain in Houston. That's going to fill the bayous and probably cause some problems. So if you're planning to go to Houston, just keep that in mind. It's going to be kind of messy for a couple of days up there as the system pushes in that general direction. Right now, as of the last advisory, 30 miles west of Galveston, new advisory out in a few minutes, likely north of that. About 7 mile per hour movement, 40 mile per hour winds. There you see it. By tomorrow morning, it's basically North Houston, and by tomorrow afternoon, it's out into East Texas and just kind of stays in East Texas, moving very slowly to the north over the next 3 days. And by Thursday, it's still over East Texas. Remember, it's a large system, so that range just continues and continues and continues, and it's a mess. We're on the dry side of it, and that means for us, dry air comes down into South Texas, and we end up mainly dry, like today. Maybe an isolated shower, but not much more than that as the storm moves in. Wet side's on the east side. Dry side, that air comes right off the continent and pours right down into South Texas and really dries things out. So our rain chances almost disappeared. Not completely. You saw a couple of showers out there, especially Thursday. Probably not much Friday, but at least the possibility is there. We kind of get back into a normal weather pattern then by the time we get to the end of the weekend, which means isolated sea breeze showers again. But tomorrow, look at that, partly to mostly sunny. We go forward to Thursday, a couple of clouds, maybe a brief shower, but again, a mainly dry day. And Friday, not a whole lot of change. But I think by Saturday, we might start to see the sea breeze come to life. But we're looking at, for the most part, a dry forecast, except maybe in the lower valley on Thursday. Temperatures really warmed up, back to 102 in Rio Grande City. That's what that dry flow will do to you. 92 across much of the mid and lower valley. Tomorrow we're right back up close to 100 again, probably over 100 in the west. 92 is the average high for this time of year. We're going to stay above that at 96, 96, and 95. Of course, the rest of the tropics are active. The next half hour will show you Humberto and Tropical Depression number 10 out in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. We'll show you both of those in the next half hour. Southerly winds at the coast 10 to 20. The bay is choppy. No advisories at the moment. 78 for low tonight. Partly cloudy skies. Tomorrow back to 96. Hot and humid. For the most part, a dry day. Can't rule out a brief shower near the coast. Your First Warn 5 accurate with the forecast for the next 7 days. Most of these days, there's a slight chance of a shower, but I think really the next 3 days are for the most part dry and for the most part very, very warm. That's your updated First Warn 5 accurate with the forecast.